Hey good people, welcome back to Monique's Book List. So now, this is not technically about books, but I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time. I wanted to talk about creators outside of BookTube that I enjoy watching. My husband finds it hilarious that I would prefer to watch YouTube than television. And I do. Sometimes I need to catch up on all the YouTubes. I need to catch up on everybody's videos that I haven't been able to watch on the week because of work and other stuff that's in the way of watching BookTube. So he finds it funny that I will be like, I can't. I gotta watch Steph's video. I can't. I gotta watch Bobby. I gotta watch Tara. I gotta watch Isabel. I gotta watch Sarah. I gotta go watch my BookTube friends talk about books. And oh my gosh, I don't know how I just found her. Oh my God, what is her name? Intentionally bookish. I don't know how we are not friends. Like, I don't know how I've just found her. Like, we literally are two little old black ladies, and she's younger than me. Okay. She and I love Murder, She Wrote. Like, I love Murder, She Wrote. I watched all like 10 or 12 seasons, and I have like 7 or 8 of the novels. And if I don't feel well or something's like, if I need a pick me up, there's 2 shows I'll watch: Golden Girls and Murder, She Wrote. So, and she loves a good okay, I'm getting off. I said this is not about BookTube, but yeah, I just found her and I love her. Ta-da. All right, so let's talk about the shows or the channels I watch that are not BookTube related. Now, most of these are not in a category. I did section off one section of for a category, and I think you're gonna find it extremely interesting. You're gonna be like, why are you watching that? Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to start with the Tyrel show. If you don't know who Tyrel is, he's an amazingly talented singer who has a show that he calls he has a segment in his show called Song Association, where he gives I don't want to call them contestants, like his guests. He gives them 10 seconds to sing a song that he'll give them a word, like he'll say love, and they have to either sing a song with love in the title or the word love in the lyric of the song. And he's had everybody. Like, he's had when I tell you like he's had Amber Riley on there. He's had some of the like amazing R&B singers. Like, he's had I think he interviewed, I want to say he did an interview with, it was either Halle Berry or I can't remember who for sure. Like, he has well-known artists on his show, and then he also has like artists that maybe they have like a bit of a cult following around them, like Coco Jones. Who else? There's like a lot of them. A bunch of the artists from the reality shows, like what was the show? Like The Voice, The Four. Like, he's had tons of people. He's had people from American Idol. He's amazing, and he has an amazing voice. He's just amazing. If you just want to just go get pure joy and watch a man flip out when someone sings a perfect note, you need to go watch Tyrel. He's amazing. Next on my list is Kev on Stage. Now, this is technically Kev on Stage and Miss Kev on Stage. If you don't know who their last names are, the Fredericks, they are amazing. When I tell you he is the next Tyler Perry, he is the next Tyler Perry. Kevin Fredericks, aka Kev on Stage, he is a comedian who has built this beautiful platform for him and his friends, other comedians like him, who are kind of grounded in the digital world and not so much a traditional comic world of like doing stand-up. He also considers himself a clean comic, which is very interesting for me. I love the idea of clean comics because it's nice to know you can tell jokes without cuss words and without, I don't know. I enjoy it, even though I'm a very vulgar person. People would tell you that your girl is vulgar, except around my kid. And then his wife has a show called The Love Hour. When I tell you that I have learned so much about myself, she has experts. She had an expert on there. This woman explained the concept of like, oh, I can't even, I can't even explain all of it, but she has experts, everything from like experts about your body, about your emotions. She has relationship experts, and then she just has couples who have been married for a while talking about their interactions with each other, and then she has single people on there too talking about why they're single. And let me just tell you, the Fredericks are amazing. Miss Kev on Stage and Kev on Stage, I love them all day, every day. I actually am a Patreon for them. Yeah, so let's keep it moving. My next one is so next on my list is Sarah Ray Vargas. Now Sarah Ray Vargas, she has two channels. She has a channel where she does, like, she puts together outfits for plus size women, and then she has a channel that I watch, which are her vlogs. I prefer her vlogs. I think her other content is amazing, and every now and then when I need to know where I need to go get a fit, get a nice outfit, I watch that channel. But my main source of entertainment from Sarah is her vlogs. I love her interaction with her family and her kids. I love her just honesty about, look, sometimes I'm getting it right. Sometimes I'm getting it right when it comes to work. Sometimes I'm getting it right when it comes to my family. Sometimes I'm getting it right when it comes to me. It's never all right at the same time. So I appreciate her honesty. She's actually younger than me by a lot, but she has inspired me so much. Like, she talks about debt, like how she's paying off her debt, how she wants to be debt free. Just, she's an amazing lady, and I am in awe every time I watch her, and I enjoy her content. Next is a show or a channel called Melanie TV, and I like her the same reason. She's a mom of 6 kids, and she works for a non-profit organization, and she does a lot of cleaning videos, which is weird that you're watching someone clean their home, but it motivates me to keep my house clean, because I'm like, if she can do it with 6 kids, I got 1. I can do it with 1. Okay. I just absolutely love her. I love her. She has the sweetest friggin' spirit you will ever encounter. Next is Marin's Kitchen, and if you guys know me, you know I love to cook, and I love Asian inspired food. I absolutely do. I eat a lot of Asian food. I eat a lot of food in general, if you can't tell. But on the way by there, your girl's down another 5 pounds. But I really enjoy Asian food because it has helped me in so many ways. The main ways because I like flavor. When I'm eating something, I need it to taste great. I need to have flavor. Every now and then I need a little kick. And if that's what you're looking for, then you definitely want to cook. You definitely can cook some Asian food and get that. I love Southern food. I love it. I'm from the South. I love comfort food like everybody else. But I love a good noodle bowl. I'm really good at that, by the way. If you ever want a recipe, I got you. I love kimchi. I love anything inspired. I don't care what region it comes from. I honestly know that most of the food I eat is from either South Korea or from Vietnam or from those parts of Asia. Most of the food that I'm inspired to cook. But I love a good Asian cuisine situation. Next on my list is Stovetop Kisses. Now, if you ever wanted to like watch your crazy ass cousin who is all the way lit all the time teach you how to cook some stuff that is sopped up, your girl is she's there. Dani is amazing. I love her spirit. She is funny, energetic, and just all around amazing person. I love it watching her content. And then I watch a show about hair because I love hair. Okay, if you can't tell, your girl's always doing something extra with her hair. Actually, today it's pretty plain, right? It's just down, and I had some curls, but I sweated them out. Okay, because it was a busy day. Anyway, I watch a show about it called Glam Fam, and it is hair. It's just hair. It is a licensed cosmetologist by the name of Linwood and his wife and their 2 beautiful children. And he teaches you everything from like the density, high porosity, low porosity. I'm probably saying that word wrong. Yeah. He teaches you everything, and he's an amazing hairstylist, and I enjoy his content. So one of my favorite, this is the last one before I get into that subcategory I watch. One of my favorite channels to watch is a channel called Miss Vaughn's TV. When I tell you I love this woman, I love her. Like, if she said, hey, Monique, could you come to the house to hang out? I'd be like, Vaughn, I know you live in Chicago. I live in Ohio. It's 6 hours. Me and Jada get in the car. We be there in a minute. When I tell you she is probably one of the most inspiring people for me on YouTube, this woman just, she has pretty much, she has a little girl who is technically, I guess she's 4 months older than Jada. Yeah, Jada is turning 4 in January. Her little girl turned 4 in October. And they both have autism. And she doesn't show the prettiness, just the prettiness of autism with the child, like, you know, on the spectrum. If you're looking for a person to inspire you to get your shit together, as far as like your house, inspire you to always make your house your home at all points and times, like how to beautify your home and all that kind of stuff. That's right, I use the word beautify. And also just being a parent of a person who has autism, she inspires me so much. And I just love Vaughn. I love Vaughn. I think she's an amazing lady. I do. I enjoy her. She has one daughter who has autism. She's married to a police officer, and I think she has a stepson. And her family is amazing. I love her mom. I love her sisters. And yeah, I just love that channel. Miss Vaughn TV is outside of BookTube, she's what I watch. Like, I have bells on. I only have alerts on for several channels, for certain channels. I have it on for Tyrel's channel. I have it on for Steph's channel. I used to have it on for Bree's channel. I'm not gonna cry. And Bobby's channel and Vaughn, and I have it on for Marin's Kitchen. And that's it. I watch a lot of channels. I love you guys. But those people, I need to know when the video is there so I can go check it out, okay? Or at least put it on my to-do list, right? Alright, so this last group of channels that I watch, I find it funny that I watch it, and my husband finds it funny that I watch it. And I don't know why. But I love van life / RV life channels. I do. And what I mean by van life, this is people living in a Sprinter van. Like full-time living in a Sprinter van. They're not homeless. They live in a nice little Sprinter van. It's all like pretty and shit. So I watched a couple called, I'm going to say his name wrong, Edmund and Beck. Although technically they are not living in their Sprinter van. They just bought a cabin in Canada. They're Canadian. I watched a lady by the name of Candy's Love. She is a retired police officer, and now she lives in a beautiful van. I watch a older lady by the name of Creative RV. I love her spirit. I love that she decided that she just didn't want to work in corporate world anymore, and she thought, hey, I can live in a fifth wheel full time. And what a fifth wheel is, this is how deep I got into it. I know all the lingo, okay? A fifth wheel is it kind of like one of those trailers you see people pull behind them, and it's just called a fifth wheel. So she lives in a fifth wheel full time, and she just talks about how she does it, and she has a cat, and she's a cool lady. I love it. And one person I just recently discovered, her name is Tiffany Grace, single woman living in, I don't think she lives in an RV. I think she lives in an RV, but I think it's called like a Class C. I don't know why I know that. Or a Class A. I think it may be a Class A. I don't know. And I think the reason why this part of why I watch them is because I talked about my childhood with my grandparents for, in one of my other videos just recently. But there was a period where we were technically homeless and we lived in an RV. And at the time, I hated it because there was 2 adults and 3 kids living in an RV. and it was not glory. It wasn't. I'm not saying they're glorifying living in RVs. I'm saying that it wasn't effortless like it feels when you're watching them. But I look back at that with a lot of like, honestly, shame, but also fond memories of like, we got to eat at truck stops. And I know it sounds really silly, but at like those times with my grandfather and my grandmother, where we did have fun and being in this RV, I enjoyed it, and I would love to go on vacation. I'm saying this now. In theory, I would love to go on vacation in an RV with my husband and my kid. But I would probably want to fight both of them by the end of it. So maybe I shouldn't do that. But yeah, my husband and I, one Saturday night, we had just made pizza. And I made a vegetarian pizza. I'm saying this because of what happened. So I made a vegetarian pizza, and he had made his pizza and the kids' pizza. And so we're sitting there, and he's like, and I'm like, oh my God, I would love to do this. I would love to rent an RV and just go on vacation. It would be so good for Jada. I'm like saying all this stuff. And he's like, he looks at me, he goes, you eat artisan veggie pizzas. There's no way you would enjoy being in an RV for any period of time. But he's probably right. I am bougie when it comes to food. I am a bougie person. I'm pretty bougie when it comes to food. I really am. I don't do anything so yeah, he's probably right. I probably wouldn't want to do it. But yeah, I love these channels. I hope you check them out. Again, as you see, there's a plethora to check out. I love YouTube. I love the content on YouTube. I love the fact that it is just people turning on a camera like me and just talking to the world and saying how they feel. And whether it gets us in trouble sometimes, or we get yelled at, or we have positive and interesting conversations. Yeah, I think it's amazing. And I prefer to watch YouTube over watching television any day. It is more interesting and it's more real than any reality TV show that you will ever see on reality TV. So with that being said, I have filmed a lot today. I'm going to get off your camera. I'm going to go tie my hair up, and I'm going to wash off this little bit of makeup I have on and go to bed. And I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope by tomorrow the world is still standing and we know who our president is. And I think that's all I'm going to say for now. So until next time, I'm going to say bye.